4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Tylarious. All right, man. To be delayed or not be delayed. Oh, my God. It's about to go down. Jesus Christ. Unbelievable. What's up, everybody? How we doing? We'll get this thing going here in just a minute. Jesus. Unbelievable. I cannot believe. Yo, we went from all this hype of trailer 3 and pre-orders to a possibility of getting delayed. Now, I don't think it's getting delayed, though. Let me just be clear on that. I'm definitely just rage baiting, click baiting, for sure. I mean, everybody else is. But, yeah, I don't think it's getting delayed. But there's a possibility. There is an outside chance. But, oh, my God. Can you believe it? Can you absolutely believe it? Yo, if that stock does drop, buy the dip. Buy the dip. In about 5 minutes, I should have access to the overall, like, whatchamacallit, like all the, like, the, oh my God, what's the word I'm looking for here? The investors reports and stuff like that. They don't have all of the slideshows, I guess you could say. And yeah, well, so I should have access to that here, and it'll tell us right there. It'll have, like, in black and white what's gonna happen. So we'll have to wait and find out who came in first, though. Big Craig coming in first. Oh, wrong one. Big Craig coming in first. Drewski second. Eduardo third. Good 1, 2, 3. Good 1, 2, 3. Love that. Oh, yeah. Who else is in here? We got Craig. We got Eduardo. We got Jimothy. We got Rick. We got Jonathan Dejonet. Who else we got over here? Gracious in the house. Hell yeah, man. All right, good. They better not delay. I know. God dang. We'll have access in about 5 minutes. I was going to customize it, however. I'm just going for the rep. I'm going for the rep, dude. 5X on the rep. Love that. Yo, McCoy, what's up, man? Yeah, we'll get access here in just a few minutes. Yo, Jamie. Hey, listen, it's going down again this coming Tuesday. We're doing hot ring races. I'm doing hot ring races with the Tylarious YouTube crew. So make sure you guys go buy your hot ring cars. There's 3 of them. I would own all 3, to be honest. At the very least, have the Sabre. I'd have all of them. Because they brought the... Dude, Rockstar, if you're watching, we know you are. Just leave the hot ring races in the game. You're telling me you got all the open wheel, but we can't have the hot ring? Come on, guys. Leave them in the game. That's what we want. That's what we need. We need it. We want it. Hot ring races are a blast. They're dumb fun. They're easy. You're just driving it. It's not, you don't have to worry about this or that. The apex, It's a lot of fun. Let me get that RP. Let me get that 5X RP. I should have access in about 3 minutes. Look at that. 50,000. Oh, she liked it. She was satisfied. Love it. Hell yeah. She was.
Satisfied. Yes, she loved my customizations on her car.
All right. Anyways, sorry. Oh my God. I need to get the info for my OLGZ members. I need to get the info for this coming week's challenge. Double cash on casino. Yeah, right. Talk things. McCoy, let's make a list of things that will never happen. Never. Ever. Will that ever happen? Yo, Leaf, you're doing the Tylarious grind solo. Love it, brother. You will get rich beyond your wildest imagination. Do you believe in magic? Love it. Do you believe in magic? Yeah, I leveled up. Yeah, I sure did. Thank God. I got that 50, or that 5X with that $50,000. Ooh, we should be getting close. No, they stop it. Crates will go double again. You shut your quiet. Don't even talk it. Damn, it's hot as hell in this bush. Can I get about 350? Yo, can you guys hear this music? Can you hear that? Could you hear that music? Answer me right now. Did you hear that? Did you hear that right there? You did? Okay. All right. Gracious, listen, don't mess with me, bro. I'm doing this for you. I don't have to do this, okay? Don't mess with me. If I ask a question, I need a legit answer. There's times to be an idiot. And I know for you, that's like 98% of the time. But don't encourage them. Do not encourage them. All right, we're just waiting patiently. Patiently waiting. We are now making penetration. We are now penetrating the outer layer of the earnings call. Yeah, it's gone because it'll give me copyright. This is probably some stupid song from somebody. We will know within a matter of seconds. We will know within a matter of seconds whether or not it has been delayed. Yo, Leaf, you made 120 million so far doing the Tylarious 480 million grind. God dang, bro, you are a G. You will forever be etched in history. Damn, I already have another car? What the fuck? Do I have a fresh new set? Has it been 48 minutes yet? It has not. Just take a niblet.
Hey!
Take a niblet of my sustenance.
See ya.
I care not about the money. I need the reputation points. IRL, though, I don't give a shit about rep. Give me the money! Do I think there'll be one more winter DLC? Possibly, yeah. Possibly. I think there'll probably be, yeah, maybe. But they're gonna, once GTA 6 Online comes out, it's gonna be full steam ahead on that. So maybe. Clerics, what's up, buddy? Oh, is that a lag spike? Jesus Christ. Matrix just kicked in. Why you gotta be so mean? Wait, how's it go? Why you gotta be so rude? Right, isn't that how it goes?
What's good? You dickhead!
Don't you know I'm human too? What? I thought you were a Tylarian. You're not human. Why you gotta make that way? How long you been with her? Yo, that was the sickest entry right there. Don't ever disrespect it. Yo, you'll like it, Toots. You will like it. Yo, Sugar Daddy, what the 40 months? Stay the course, Rockstar. Satisfaction. 5,000. She was overly satisfied. She was so satisfied, she had a tear coming out of her eyeball. Yes. The song is about a dad not wanting his daughter to marry an unsuccessful. Oh, so it's about him. It's about the guy singing the song. Who sang that song? Who sang that? Who sang that song? Why you must be so rude, yes? Alright, we're about 9 minutes away from the actual thing. Oh shit. Stock is up 10%. Oh, there's inside information. There's inside information. Is it really? Is the stock up 10%? No, it's not. 10%? Magic? That's who sang the song? No. Who sang that song? Oh, I ain't gonna make your friend. What's up, Big Chad? My name's Chad, too. I spell mine with 2 D's, though. One for now, one for later. Oh, Magic? That's who... Do they have any other... Do they have any other songs? Do they have anything else that we know?
Sweet Jesus!
Is there any other band name or any other songs that we know from that band? So, they sang rude and rude. So what? So the dad was kind of right. The dad was kind of right then. No, nothing yet. As soon as it kicks off, I'll kick it over here. We are in the preliminary. Oh, my
Hi.
Hi. Hi. Yo, what up, Big Stevie? Damn right, you muppet. Better be here. It's going down. Oh, I cut that turn way too early.
Oh my goodness!
Ty? Why'd you call me a bellend? Huh? You mugging me off, mate. You whipper. That's what the 4chan said, right? Right, Richard? Delay until what if as soon as the earnings call kicks off, we get trailer 3? We get 3 videos, 50 screenshots, online information. We just get absolutely hammered with info. No, we're not going to time him out. No, it's terrible. Drew's a savage. You just swipe the keys for me like that, sir? I appreciate that. No more delay, according to Ben. Yeah, well, a lot of people, yeah. I mean, I don't think there's going to be a delay, to be honest. Oh, this guy was typical. The dude wasn't satisfied. I've satisfied all the females, though. They love the customizable cars. They love what I did to them. The cars, that is. Yeah, cleric's fingers crossed. Steven. T-minus 4 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, and then we shall be in either purgatory or in waiting still. We'll either be still waiting for November 19th, or we shall be in purgatory for the remainder of our miserable, filthy, disgusting lives. Yes. You've got 84 auto shop contracts to do. You'll get it knocked out. 7 days, that's 12 a day. That's like 10 hours a day. No big deal at all. At all. Ah, Shane. Nah, Ba, 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 ba. Thank God. No, it looks like Straussy already took care of it. Yeah, it looks like there's no delays. Good, thank God. This douche. I need to see it. I need to feel it. Oh, what am I doing? I need to see a call, buddy. Oh, Leaf, did you? Love it. Do it. Do it. All right, we got 1 minute. We're full with this right now. Oh, here we go. Music has stopped.
At this time, I would like to welcome everyone to the fourth quarter and fiscal year 2026 Take2 Interactive Software results call. All lines have been placed on mute to prevent any background noise. After the speaker's remarks, there will be a question and answer session. If you would like to ask a question during that time, simply press star, then the number 1 on your telephone keypad. I would now like to turn the call over to Nicole Shevins, Senior Vice President, Investor Relations and Corporate Communications. Nicole, please go ahead.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining our conference. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining our conference call to discuss our results for the fourth quarter and fiscal year 2026. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining our conference call to discuss our results for the fourth quarter and fiscal year 2026 ended March 31, 2026. Today's call will be led by Strauss Zelnick, Take2's Chairman and Chief Executive Officer, Carl Sladoff, our President, and Lainie Goldstein, our Chief Financial Officer. We will be available to answer your questions during the Q&A session following our prepared remarks. Before we begin, I'd like to remind everyone that statements made during this call that are not historical facts are considered forward-looking statements under federal securities laws.
November 19th.
Forward-looking statements are based on the beliefs of our management,
No delay,
as well as
baby.
assumptions
No
made by
delay.
and information currently available to us. We have no obligation to update
There we
these
go.
forward-looking
Perfect.
statements. Actual operating results may vary significantly from these forward-looking statements based on a variety of factors. These important factors are described in our filings with the SEC, including the company's most recent annual report on Form 10-K and quarterly report on Form 10-Q, including the risks summarized in the section entitled Risk Factors. I'd also like to note that, unless otherwise stated, all numbers we will be discussing today are GAAP, and all comparisons are year over year. Additional details regarding our actual results and outlook are contained in our press release, including the items that our management uses internally to adjust our GAAP financial results in order to evaluate our operating performance. Our press release also contains a reconciliation of any non-GAAP financial measure to the most comparable GAAP measure. In addition, we have posted to our website a slide deck that visually presents our results and financial outlook. Our press release and filings with the SEC may be obtained from our website at take2games.com. And now I'll turn the call over to Strauss.
Thanks, Nicole. Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us today. I'm pleased to report that we concluded fiscal year 2026 with excellent results, including fourth quarter net bookings of $1.58 billion, which was above the high end of our guidance range.
Yeah, it was.
Net bookings for the full fiscal year were $6.7 billion, which was approximately $750 million above the initial guidance we provided last May. NBA 2K delivered record net bookings and recurrent consumer spending. Zynga achieved its highest level of net bookings since we acquired the business in 2022. And the Grand Theft Auto series once again exceeded our expectations and continued to drive significant net bookings and deep engagement with its passionate community of players. Fiscal 2027 is poised to be a breakout year for Take2, led by the November 19th release of Grand Theft Auto 6, arguably the most anticipated entertainment property of all time, and we're excited that Rockstar Games will start their marketing campaign this summer. Our initial financial outlook for fiscal 2027 includes record net bookings of $8 to $8.2 billion. This reflects meaningful growth over last year, led by the launch of Grand Theft Auto 6, along with successful execution across our entire portfolio. We expect to sustain this higher level of scale and generate strong cash flows well into the future.
Somebody answer that
As we release
damn
our
phone.
robust long-term development pipeline and capitalize on new opportunities across our highly established, multifaceted business. Turning to highlights from the quarter, I'll begin with our fantastic mobile performance. Toon Blast grew approximately 25% year over year as Peak introduced new events and features, including Temple Guardians, Deep Quest, and refined level experiences. Match Factory continued to perform, with players responding positively to its live service execution and a continuous pipeline of player-friendly features, such as the collectible album. Empires & Puzzles outpaced our forecast and grew 5% over last year, driven by a robust slate of in-game events celebrating the title's 9th anniversary. Color Block Jam grew 15% year over year and remains the highest grossing title in Rollic's history. Top 11 delivered its strongest quarter ever after 16 years in market, driven by superb performance of the Bundesliga and live operations innovation. 2K's mobile offerings posted another solid quarter, with WWE SuperCard reaching nearly 39 million lifetime downloads, NBA 2K Mobile continuing to expand its audience, NBA 2K26 Arcade Edition maintaining its top 5 position on the Apple Arcade charts, and NBA 2K All-Star in China growing to nearly 10 million registered users after just 1 year in market. Our direct-to-consumer channel continues to drive net bookings and margin growth as we integrate additional mobile titles from our portfolio and deepen our relationships with players by reducing payment friction and enhancing the end-to-end user experience, which is generating improvements in conversion and customer loyalty. As the regulatory landscape continues to evolve, we're even more confident in the sustainability and growth profile of this platform. The Grand Theft Auto series continues to outpace expectations significantly and demonstrate incredible momentum leading up to the launch of Grand Theft Auto 6 on November 19th. Recurrent consumer spending grew 5% year over year, with strong engagement in GTA Online, driven by a Safe House in the Hills, one of the best performing updates in its history.
True.
This content offering provided a wide range of community-requested features, including mansion properties, the return of Michael DeSanta from Grand Theft Auto 5, all new missions, vehicles, exclusive GTA Plus benefits, and the powerful new Rockstar Mission Creator that allows content creators to make their own GTA experiences.
It is pretty dope.
Sales of Grand Theft Auto 5 advanced further, with nearly 230 million units sold in to date. GTA Plus continues to see significant growth year over year, led by the holiday update and highly attractive monthly benefits, such as the inclusion of NBA 2K26 in its games library. In addition, Rockstar Games' Red Dead Redemption 2 achieved its highest level of annual unit sales since its launch year, with over 85 million units sold in to date. During the quarter,
How is that
our
game?
sports
They've
offerings
totally
also
abandoned it.
performed
It still sells.
NBA 2K26 continued to expand its audience. To date, the title has sold in over 10 million units, representing a 5% increase over NBA 2K25. Recurrent consumer spending grew 10% as we benefited from higher daily active users and games played per user. In keeping with our strategic focus on innovation, Visual Concepts launched Season 5 for NBA 2K26, their first ever college-themed offering, featuring 16 iconic universities, which was welcomed by NBA 2K's vast community and provided a glimpse of what's to come in college basketball for next year and beyond. I'd like to thank our partners at the NBA and the NBA Players Association for their continued engagement and support in our collective mission. On March 13th, 2K and Visual Concepts launched WWE 2K26, which was well received by critics and consumers alike. Engagement has been excellent, with recurrent consumer spending up 20% year over year and more than 85 million matches played, an increase of 7% compared to WWE 2K25. 2K is supporting the title with multiple updates through its Ringside Pass, I'd like to thank Nick Khan and his team at TKO for their unwavering support and partnership as we continue to evolve this series further for fans of the game. PGA Tour 2K25 enjoyed a fantastic resurgence. 2K captured an influx of new players and drove strong organic interest by aligning Season 5 with the start of the PGA Tour season in January and including the title in PlayStation Plus. During the quarter, our consumers played 60 million rounds of golf, representing a 110% increase over the third quarter. 2K will support the franchise throughout the year with several more content updates. In closing, we're incredibly excited by the promise of our future for our players, our organization, and our shareholders. This year has the opportunity to be a major inflection point for our company, defined by groundbreaking entertainment experiences, creative and operational excellence, and record net bookings. With our flexible balance sheet, our strong cash position, and our expectation that we'll generate over $1 billion in operating cash flow this fiscal year, we believe that we're extraordinarily well positioned to take measured creative risks, pursue accretive M&A, and to invest in technology that will unlock greater creative capabilities and operational efficiencies across our organization. I'm immensely proud of our teams and exceedingly optimistic that we'll continue to drive greater success and shareholder value for the long term.
Imagine
I'll now
a
turn the
video
call
game
over to
studio having $1 billion
Thanks, Ross.
cash
I'd like to thank our
on
teams
hand.
for another strong quarter and for laying the groundwork for an exciting chapter in our company's history. We are extremely optimistic about our upcoming pipeline, which includes 29 titles through fiscal 2029. In the interest of precision, we are now only counting mobile games in our pipeline that have been specifically scheduled for worldwide launch within the 3-year window. Our teams continue to develop and test many new titles not reflected in this outlook, some of which may be added to our multi-year count. Fiscal 2027 is set to be a milestone year, led by the launch of Grand Theft Auto 6 on November 19th. We plan to release 6 additional titles during the fiscal year, including 2 mobile titles, 3 sports titles, which are NBA 2K27, PGA Tour 2K27, and WWE 2K27,
It's right here.
and 1 platform extension. Our labels will also continue to provide new content and experiences that drive engagement and recurring consumer spending across many of our previously released titles. Looking ahead, we currently expect to deliver 22 titles throughout fiscal 2028 and 2029, including 1 mobile title, 5 sports titles, 3 core new IPs, and 13 core existing IPs, which includes 7 sequels and 6 remakes, remasters, and platform extensions.
What?
We look forward to sharing more about our groundbreaking pipeline, which we believe will
Bungie
drive a
is
new
over
period of
here.
growth
Bungie and
long-term
Ubisoft
returns
over
for our
here
shareholders.
struggling. Rockstar's like,
I'll now
yo,
turn the call over to Lane.
who wants some money? Who wants a
Carl, good
game?
afternoon,
Who
everyone.
wants to?
Fiscal
Jesus.
2026 was an exceptional year for Take2, as we achieved record net bookings and operating performance. Each of our labels significantly outperformed the initial forecast we provided last May, as our teams maintained their focus on product innovation and delivering the highest levels of quality and value. I'd like to thank our teams for their passion and dedication as we embark on this milestone year marked by the highly anticipated release of Grand Theft Auto 6 and strength across our core business.
Clerics, and one of them's got to be GTA
Turning to our
4.
results, we
It's
delivered
gotta be
fourth quarter
GT
net
or-
bookings
yeah,
of
it's gotta be.
$1.58 billion, which was
gotta be.
above the high end of our guidance range of $1.51 to $1.56 billion. This reflected better than expected performance from the Grand Theft Auto series, several mobile titles, and the Red Dead Redemption series. Recurrent consumer spending growth was strong, increasing 7% over last year and accounting for 82% of net bookings. This included
Jesus
7%
Christ.
growth for mobile and 5% growth for Grand Theft Auto Online, both of which surpassed our expectations. NBA 2K increased 10%, which represented one of the strongest fourth quarters in franchise history, but was softer than anticipated as trends moderated from the extreme growth we achieved during the second and third quarters of the year. During the quarter, we launched Sid Meier's Civilization 7 for Apple Arcade, PGA Tour 2K25 for Switch 2, and WWE 2K26. GAAP net revenue increased 6% to $1.68 billion, while cost of revenue declined 5% to $741 million.
Wow.
Operating expenses decreased significantly to $928 million, as last year included a $3.6 billion impairment expense related to goodwill and acquired intangible assets. On a management basis, operating expenses declined 2% year-over-year, which was favorable to our guidance due to lower marketing expenditures, some of which shifted out of the period. For fiscal 2026, we achieved net bookings of $6.72 billion, which was above the high end of our guidance range of $6.65 to $6.7 billion. Recurrent consumer spending grew 17% and accounted for 78% of net bookings. NBA 2K grew over 30%, mobile increased 13%, and Grand Theft Auto Online increased 6%, all sharply exceeding our initial May guidance. Operating cash flow was $624 million compared to our forecast of $450 million, reflecting our fantastic fourth quarter. We spent approximately $160
Oh my
million
God, dude.
in
I don't think you guys
capital
understand how
expenditures,
good
which due
this
to timing is favorable to our forecast. GAAP net revenue rose 18% to $6.65 billion, and cost of revenue increased 11% to $2.8 billion. Operating expenses decreased significantly to $3.9 billion due to the impairment charges that I mentioned previously from last year's fourth quarter. On a management basis, operating expenses rose 7% year-over-year, which represented strong leverage over the prior year. Today, we are providing our initial outlook for fiscal 2027. We project net bookings to range from $8 billion to $8.2 billion, which reflects approximately 20% growth over fiscal 2026.
Oh my
primarily
God.
due to the launch of Grand
The
Theft Auto
stock is
6 on
expected
November
to
19th,
pop
along with successful execution across
over
our entire
$15.
portfolio.
Oh my
The
God.
largest contributors to net bookings are expected to be the Grand Theft Auto series, NBA 2K, Toon Blast, Match Factory, Empires and Puzzles, the Red Dead Redemption series, Words with Friends, Color Block Jam, and Zynga Poker. We expect recurrent consumer spending to be flat in fiscal 2026 and to represent 65% of net bookings. Our recurrent consumer spending forecast assumes NBA 2K is up high single digits, the Grand Theft Auto series is up, and mobile is down due to last year's success of Color Block Jam and our
Now it's
assumption
up
that
over
trends will moderate for
$16.
several of Zynga's
Damn,
core
dude.
mobile titles. We expect the net bookings breakdown from our labels to be roughly 36% Rockstar Games, 35% Zynga, and 29% 2K. We are forecasting operating cash flow in excess of $1 billion, and we expect to be in a net cash position by the end of the fiscal year. We plan to deploy approximately $200 million of capital expenditures for game technology and office build-outs. We expect GAAP net revenue to range from $7.9 to $8.1 billion, and cost of revenue to range from $3.5 to $3.62 billion. Our total operating expenses are expected to range from $4.18 to $4.2 billion. On a management basis, we expect operating expense growth of approximately 8% year-over-year.
$4 billion operating
expense.
expense. Fuck.
This growth is largely due to higher marketing expense to support the launch of Grand Theft Auto 6 and our new mobile releases, as well as higher R&D costs. Now moving on to our guidance for the fiscal first quarter. We project net bookings to range from $1.32 to $1.37 billion compared to $1.42 billion in the first quarter last year. The largest contributors to net bookings are expected to be NBA 2K, the Grand Theft Auto series, Toon Blast, Match Factory, Empires and Puzzles, the Red Dead Redemption series, Color Block Jam, Words with Friends, and Zynga Poker. We project recurrent consumer spending to decline by approximately 3%, which assumes high single-digit growth for NBA 2K and declines for mobile and the Grand Theft Auto series. We expect GAAP net revenue to range from $1.45 to $1.5 billion and cost of revenue to range from $578 to $594 million. Operating expenses are planned to range from $926 to $936 million. On a management basis, operating expenses are expected to grow by approximately 3% year-over-year, primarily driven by a modest increase in personnel costs. In closing, fiscal 2027 will introduce a new level of operating performance, which we expect to sustain well into the future, driven by a robust pipeline and expansion opportunities across our core franchises. With our focus on incorporating new technologies and tools, we feel confident in our ability to scale our business, generate operational efficiencies, and leverage the power of our balance sheet, which we believe will drive long-term shareholder returns. Thank you. I'll now turn the call back to Strauss.
Thanks, Lainey and Carl. On behalf of our entire management team, I'd like to thank our colleagues around the world for their commitment to excellence and to our strategy of being the most creative, most innovative, and the most efficient company in the entertainment industry. To our shareholders, I want to express our appreciation for your continued support. We'll now take your questions. Operator?
At this time, if you would like to ask a question, press star, then the number 1 on your telephone keypad. To withdraw your question, simply press star 1 again. We will pause for just a moment to compile the Q&A roster.
Crazy.
Your first question comes from the line of Eric Handler with Roth Capital Partners. Please go ahead.
Let's go, Eric.
Good afternoon. Thanks for the question. Laney, just a couple things within the guidance. Looks like, at least on a non-GAAP basis, your operating expenses are looking, let's call it for round number purposes, about $3.8 billion. That's a $300 million incremental increase on a year-over-year basis. How much of that is due to marketing? And when you look at sort of like the trend for the next couple of years for G&A and R&D,
why are they so worried about, dude, the game?
Much smaller than revenue growth.
Yes, that's correct. So we expect to have a lot of leverage over the next couple of years as we continue to scale the business. And for the $300 million hire for this coming year, about half of that is for selling and marketing expenses for the entire company.
Wow.
As we have significant marketing for our entire pipeline of titles that are coming out this year.
Okay,
They say
helpful.
that?
And then
I don't believe it, though. They're going to use us.
How should we think about RCS? You know, and once
RCS is recurrent consumer spending, sharp cards.
How are you sort of thinking about the trajectory
GTA
down the line when that game is launched?
Rockstar will provide more details on the GTA series when they're ready to talk about that.
Oh, shut up.
I think you're asking, though, what do we expect will happen with recurrent consumer spending regarding GTA Online? And look, I think to say that everyone has been pleased by the ongoing trajectory of GTA Online, Red Dead Online, the sales of GTA 5, the sales of Red Dead would be a great understatement. These titles have proven to be vastly more resilient than anyone expected, and I think it's a reflection of the quality of the work that Rockstar has done. Despite the fact that Grand Theft Auto 5 is now has been in market for 3 console generations.
For 50,000 years.
230 million units. Red Dead is up to 85 million units. So, you know, we're so extraordinarily pleased with how Rockstar's titles have performed. It's difficult to know exactly how Grand Theft Auto Online will do after the release of Grand Theft Auto 6, but certainly it will stay in market, and certainly there are many, many consumers who love the title.
Thank you. Very helpful.
Translation.
Your next question comes from the line of Colin Sebastian with Baird. Please go ahead.
Thanks. Congratulations on the year. I have a couple of questions as well. I guess first off, as cash flow influx in the per the guidance for the coming fiscal year, how are you guys thinking about capital allocation between returning to shareholders versus other uses? And I have a follow-up.
So, you know, this will sound boringly consistent with our answer to this question. It's the same as it has been for as long as we've been in the position of having positive cash flow and positive cash balances. There are 3 uses of our capital here. First, to support organic growth. This company's story has largely been an organic growth story, and we certainly have expectations for organic growth in fiscal 27. And we believe that fiscal 27 is setting a new benchmark, a new standard for this company going forward. And that's all organic. But as you can see from our numbers, we have to invest to be in a position where we can grow in that way. And our balance sheet and our P&L allows us to do just that. Well, that'll continue. The second use of our capital is very selectively when it makes strategic sense, and let me emphasize this, when it's accretive, we are willing to engage in inorganic opportunities. The most recent meaningful one was, of course, the acquisition of Zynga in 2022 for $9.7 billion in cash and stock, and then more recently the acquisition of Gearbox. And so, you know, I'm proud to say that all of our acquisitions have turned out to be accretive and successful over, you know, nearly a 2-decade period. That's pretty breathtaking for corporations, not generally the case. And I think that's because we're immensely disciplined. You're not going to see us doing deals hand over fist, but assuming our balance sheet continues to improve,
Rick, I would believe
could
so.
imagine, more inorganic growth in the future as well. And we've already said in this release today that we expect to be in a net cash position by the end of the fiscal year. And finally, we return capital to the shareholders when it makes sense. So far, we've done that through share buybacks, and they are opportunistic. We believe that share buybacks make sense for our shareholders when they are executed at deep value.
It makes sense for Take2. They retain more control over the company.
We'll see how the stock opens tomorrow, but I think no matter what, that was a pretty good plan on our side. So, like all stocks, they move around different price points. Our stock traded down as low as, I think, 195 in the last 6 weeks. And, there is an opportunity to return capital to the shareholders when it makes sense.
Thanks for the reminder on those, Strauss. I guess maybe as a follow-up, and maybe some of the structural issues in the industry, including sales of current-gen consoles. I'm just curious how that impacts, your thinking or your assumptions in terms of establishing pricing and pre-order expectations for titles like GTA 6 in the coming year. Thank you.
Sorry, what would the relationship be from your point of view?
When's it going to happen?
The install base of hardware may not be as high in this current console generation as it might otherwise have been. Certainly value price points for certain titles have done well versus premium pricing. So those considerations. Look,
when we look at pricing, I would not say we look at it in the context of the install base. We absolutely look at pricing in the context of the property itself. And so what we want to do in every situation, whether that's console, mobile, PC, frontline, or catalog, is deliver to the consumer vastly more entertainment value than what we charge. We want the consumer to have a great experience, and we think a consumer experience is
because the money is in
RCS. You get and what you pay for it. And probably a great example of that is Mafia: The Old Country, which is a terrific title. But it's not, it's not a 100-hour experience, it's not a 50-hour experience. And so we priced the title at $50, and consumers were thrilled, and we had a massive hit on our hands. Now, I suspect we could have priced it at a higher level. We wanted to make sure that consumers loved it, and part of loving something is feeling good about what you paid for it.
He's dead on. He's dead on. For being a non-gamer, he knows what that's so true. He knows what he's talking about.
Doug Kreutz with TD Cowen. Please go ahead.
Doug Kreutz. I have a Kreutz in my
thank you. I wanted to ask, in the context of your guidance that mobile you're assuming is down this year, based on some attenuation in the performance of older games. Is that based on anything you're seeing in the year to date, or is that more of a, hey, these are older titles, let's be prudent in our outlook? Similar to, I think for many years you guys had sort of said we expect GTA Online to be down because it's a many-year-old live service game, and then it would typically do better. Can you just give some context around that, and then also what you might be assuming for your two new mobile launches within that?
They undersell and over-deliver.
So it's a very fair question. We had a great year at Zynga.
Under-promise, over-deliver.
And I think it's more the way you characterized it, which is we're not prepared to guide to, continually beating expectations materially at any business unit. So we do guide as we see it, and this is how we see it. However, as you said, it is a reflection of the fact that some titles that were newer last year are older this year. Now, all that said, Toon Blast was up 25%, and it's a very old title. So we do have opportunities to exceed our expectations now and then. But, this is our best estimate sitting here today. As far as our expectations around new launches, we in the mobile side particularly, we never anticipate huge numbers because it's just impossible to do so. Hit ratios are just too low. So our guidance would typically reflect our expectations around the marketing spend in the year, because we would never guide around doing something silly. In the mobile business, if you're getting bad immediate results from a marketing spend, you stop doing it. and our dev costs are pretty manageable in the mobile world. So I would say, unlike say console, where you have a big release, I'm not going to give you the example you want. So we have basketball coming up. Like, we know how many units it sold so far, 10 million units sold in to date. We know the prior year, the year before that, we have a sense of the market. Like, we can estimate that pretty well within a band. But with mobile, we just don't have the ability to do that. So I think it is, you correctly intuited that our mobile numbers would not include an expectation for some massive new release hit.
Very helpful. Thank you.
Your next question comes from the line of Corey Carpenter with J.P. Morgan.
I'm Corey
Please go
Carpenter.
ahead.
Shut up.
Good afternoon. I had two questions on NBA 2K. Clearly, I think record year for the franchise this year, but hoping you could expand a bit on the trends you saw in the quarter. I think they moderated, you said in the prepared remarks, a little more than you had expected. So what did you see there? And then, Carl, maybe could you talk a bit about the engagement that you saw with the initial college basketball rollout? Thank you.
Listen, no disrespect. This dude's talking about NBA too. Come on. Drew, shut up. Shut up,
So
Drew.
for NBA, this is one of our strongest quarters for Q4 in the franchise history.
Jamming, thank you.
In terms of looking at our expectations, this reflects the extreme growth
Caden, what's up, man?
Q2
Appreciate
and
that.
Q3, where we saw a high concentration of spending from our most engaged players early in the year, which left less upside opportunity heading into Q4.
Rick, exactly.
So that's really what we saw
I'm buying all of them.
This year.
And on the college piece, yeah, we are very excited about our college release for season 5. I would describe it at this point as it's a taste of what's to come. We did a deal with 16 universities.
The nibbler of what's to come.
It's basically validated our expectations and the opportunity that we think could be very meaningful for us going forward. So the short answer is stay tuned. It's very exciting for us, and we're very happy how things have turned out so far.
And maybe as a follow-up, Strauss, on the last earnings call, Google Genie had just launched in beta. There's been some conversations more recently around the ability for AI to perhaps create GTA 6 in a couple of months. I know this is a bit of a generic high-level question you've touched on before, but just given this remains a pretty big debate among investors, thought it'd be helpful to hear your latest views just around what you're seeing in AI and how you expect it to change the gaming industry and Take-Two in particular. Thanks.
We remain enormously optimistic. Technology helped build this company. Video games are created largely inside computers and always have been. When I started in the video game business in 1993, we were making 32-bit games. And ain't nobody got time for that. Like they do today, and that's all driven by tech. I think the sort of confusion surrounds a belief that somehow more efficient asset creation puts us at some disadvantage or creates a competitive advantage for someone else. And I just don't believe that's the case. To the extent that technology allows anyone to do a better job in asset creation, naturally we'll avail ourselves of the same technology. If you take a look at the tech and market that is currently licensed for the creation of video games, it's licensed broadly. No one exclusively licenses technology for video games. So if a competitor has access to AI and that allows them to do something better, quicker, cheaper, then we have access to the same thing. The second point that I've made that I would stand behind is that the asset creation is not the same as hit creation. So the entire story around
ass to hit ratio
Gemini release was, wow, you can create assets that look like video games more easily than you could before. I hope that's true because that'll benefit us naturally. We have 3-part strategy: be the most creative, be the most innovative, be the most efficient. Seems to me that even if it doesn't help with creativity, it certainly should help with efficiency and innovation. So that could be thrilling, but we do have to remind ourselves asset creation is not the same as hit creation. And the best example of that is, there are thousands of new mobile releases a year, but there's a handful of new mobile hits a year, and we make some of them. Despite the fact that everyone has access to the same tech, because everyone licenses exactly the same underlying technology for the creation of mobile titles as we do. I remain highly optimistic. Now I'll give you a real world example. I was visiting one of our studios, and they showed me some advertisements that they were putting together to advertise their games. And these were live action ads.
Daddy, chill.
15 to 30-second ad units that you've seen a zillion times. They were all created with AI, licensed AI, legal AI. And the script was done in-house for free, well, by people, colleagues who work at the company already. And the software was used, AI software was used, the entire cost
For free. I mean, not really.
Zero. And previously we hired third-party companies to actually create those with human beings. And those spots could cost $25,000, $50,000, $100,000. Now, please note, we, not only were we not interested in reducing our headcount to make this happen, we didn't have the opportunity to reduce our headcount to make this happen. The entire marketing team at this particular studio is 2 people. They're doing a great job. But what AI has allowed them to do is be more efficient, make great stuff, and do it cheaper.
No shit.
This is all about.
Why is everyone so fucking stupid?
Thank you.
Your next question comes from the line of Chris Schul with UBS.
Chris Schulz.
Great, thank you. Strauss, I believe it was a few quarters ago you mentioned your expectations for GTA 6 continued to increase. Any updates you can provide on your general expectations and levels of confidence for the franchise based on the indicators you have at this point? And how do you expect that this title will perform relative to GTA 5? And then, Laney, maybe, I know there's a lot of noise to market.
Billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions.
About the ability to return to the historic margin levels that Take-Two used to see. Thank you.
Oh.
I don't recall the comment you alluded to. I'm pretty much, I think I've always said the same thing, which is, we're all, how could we not be? We're all extraordinarily excited about what Rockstar Games is working on. We're all incredibly enthusiastic about the upcoming release. And equally, this is a management team that never claims success before it occurs. And I'm pretty sure that every time we've had the luxury of having a conversation about an upcoming release that looked good, I've said, we absolutely never opine on how high is up. We certainly work toward the best result and hope for the best result. But, that is out of our hands. What's in the hands of Rockstar, from a development point of view and a marketing point of view, is trying to make the best entertainment property they possibly can and then bringing it effectively to consumers all over the world. That's what we aim to do. And we do feel really, really good about it.
Eggs. Margin improvement remains a key priority in our financial strategy, but we recognize that margins will fluctuate over time based on a variety of factors. In fiscal 2027, we're reaching a new level of operating performance, which we expect to sustain well into the future, driven by a robust pipeline and expansion opportunities across our core franchises. So as we operate at this new level and generate operational efficiencies through reduction efforts and leveraging new technologies, including AI, we aim to enhance our margin profile over time. So if you think about our operating expense leverage, it represents our largest opportunity, which we believe we can achieve as we grow our scale, both organically and inorganically. We've mentioned previously that gross margins of many of our titles are affected by the increasing costs of development. So we've been making many structural improvements, including the driving efficiencies and reducing expenses. So you've seen some of that coming through the P&L in the last couple of years and the leverage we've seen in the last year in terms of our operating expenses. Also the D2C efforts in mobile, that's also working towards improving our margins. So this was a year where we scaled the business meaningfully and we achieved strong leverage on our expense structure.
Yeah.
So we'll continue to do that as we look into the future.
Quiet.
Thank you.
Your next question comes from the line of Andrew Marak with Raymond James. Please go ahead.
Hi, thanks for taking my questions. Maybe one on the Rockstar Mission Creator. I know Strauss called that out in the prepared remarks as an interesting factor. I guess, are there any learnings from the early days of that and some of the recent missions that were created as you look to scale UGC and some of your Rockstar properties? And then I have a follow-up.
Look, we're trying to meet players where they are. And to the extent that people want to have a hand in creation, there are numerous opportunities for them to do so. So, I just think it's incredibly exciting and our company embraces these advances. So, we're not precious about what we do here. We're open-minded. Another example of that is the 5M business, where this started as sort of a business that was outside of our four walls. And and now it's a business that's inside our four walls, and we're thrilled that it is.
Okay, thank you. And then maybe one more on mobile, if I could. I know that there has been some kind of correlation between the mobile business and macroeconomic factors in the past. I guess, what level of conservatism might you be baking into the guide around general economic conditions as it relates to the mobile business? Thank you.
I'm gonna
Well,
come.
look, we
Jeff Bezos
we're
came,
not economists.
Bill Gates came, Zuckerberg came. Many of them came numerous times. Everybody's coming.
Your next question comes from the line of Matthew Cost with Morgan Stanley. Please go ahead.
I'm gonna come.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for taking the question. Strauss, there's a comment you made in the prepared remarks about your expectation to sustain higher levels of scale going forward. Just given the potential for Grand Theft Auto's performance this year, that's a high bar to clear going forward. So as investors think about the opportunity to sustain your scale off of that base, how should they think about the mix between just an ongoing significant revenue contribution from Grand Theft Auto versus the pipeline that you went into some good detail in the prepared remarks discussing? And then I have one follow-up. Thank you.
So it reminds me of my SATs. It's box D, all of the above.
Yeah.
Your next question comes from the line of James Heaney with Jefferies. Please go ahead.
Oh my God.
Yeah, great. Maybe just diving in again on mobile. I mean, it's just been impressive to see continued growth of Toon Blast and Match Factory. As
More mobile
for the segment. I was just hoping you could go in some detail about the unique drivers across those franchises. That
Sir, put your pants back.
Them to continue growing this far after the initial launch. Thanks.
Well, actually, very different. So Toon Blast's been around for a really long time. Match Factory is relatively new. So Match Factory last year was still in growth mode, and we've projected that it would moderate. We'll see what actually happens. Toon Blast is a legacy title, and with regard to Toon Blast, what you're seeing.
Okay, we're gonna kill them. They're gonna be like dead.
A title where the consumers who are involved are getting more and more involved, and that's a reflection of the content that Peak is putting into the game and offers that are made to consumers. So basically, with regard to a legacy title, where you may not have a sharp growth curve on DAUs, you will have an effort to actually serve the consumers we have much more effectively, and I think that's what you're seeing in Toon Blast. Match Factory is still in pretty steep early. It's not that old a title, so it's very different. We need to have, we need to be muscular in both areas. We need to be able to, to run our live services businesses really well for a long, long time, and Zynga does a phenomenal job at that. But by the way, so does Rockstar, right? GTA Online is a live services business. It's 13 years old. Red Dead Online is a legacy live services business. So NBA 2K Online is a live services business. We have to do everything well here. It's what makes this place an exciting place to work. We've got a pipeline of frontline titles. We've got to turn them into hits. We don't always succeed, but we have to try. We have a live services business that I just mentioned. We have to optimize those across both mobile, console, and PC. And then, of course, we have a catalog. And when you add it all up and we do a good job across the board, you get the kind of year that we got last year. And we now expect to make a meaningful step up, obviously driven largely by the launch of GTA 6, but also driven
these
by
people don't believe, they don't get it. They don't understand what GTA 6 has the potential to do.
Of firing on all cylinders.
Your mobile games, shut up, dude. Mobile games aren't popping like they used to.
If history's any guide, we'll also have some titles that will meaningfully beat expectations going forward. And part of our three-part strategy of being the most creative, the most innovative, and the most efficient is indeed to be the most innovative. And if you look at the history of the company, we've been a leader in innovations, whether that's cross-development or marketing. And I have no doubt in the coming years we'll be able to innovate further. And I don't know exactly what form that'll take, but I would just note that this company doesn't look anything like it did 19 years ago, despite still being in the interactive entertainment business. Lots of what we do here didn't even exist back then. And this industry, never mind the company, is still on a sharp growth curve in terms of its cohort of engaged consumers and the opportunities to do new things and bring those new things to people in new ways.
Unique. Thank you.
Helpful context. Thank you.
Eggs.
Your next question comes from the line of Jason Bazinet with Citi. Please go ahead.
Jason Bazinet.
I just had a quick historical question.
Nerd.
In the past, when you've been confronted with, these big titles, like, I don't know, whether it was GTA 4 or 5 or the last two Red Deads, how accurate would you say your firm, your management team was in terms of predicting, how well these titles would do? Were there some that sort of disappointed or others that really beat, or were they sort of all within a pretty tight confidence interval in terms of your own internal expectations?
China.
So with regard to the titles you mentioned, as it happened, they all performed better than we had expected. But we've had plenty of other titles that disappointed, candidly. Thankfully, not of late.
Okay.
And they tend to be few and far between. But it would not be accurate.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
Not accurate in the least. And that's why, we are, I think, appropriately humble around here. This is the entertainment business. It is unforgiving. We try our hardest. We do not always succeed.
Understood. Thank you for that color.
What? Thank you for that
Your
color?
next question
Is that what you
comes
just
from
said?
the line of Alec Brundolo with Wells Fargo. Please go ahead.
Alex Brungalow.
Yeah, hey, thanks so much for the question. I appreciate it. I
You're
think I want to maybe try to ask Colin Sebastian's question in a little bit of a different way. I think that there's been a lot of conversations in the industry over the last several months about the growth of Roblox, the growth of lower priced games on Steam and the $10 to $20 price point. It seems like it's mostly driven by younger gamers. Obviously Take2 doesn't participate meaningfully in those categories. You have, a couple of lower priced games in the $50 range like Mafia. I think the question is what is the level of confidence that the newer cohort of gamers will graduate into more premium AAA experiences over time?
GTA
I
is
think the
not a
question
game for 8-year-olds.
Is the young person that's playing Roblox, are they going to want to play $80 Grand Theft Auto 6 when they grow up, or might they be habituated onto lower fidelity titles? Any thoughts there would be helpful.
So actually, it's the contrary. When entertainment properties are aimed at children, I don't know.
Bunch of weirdos.
But right around the age of like 10 or 11, they do not want to be children anymore. They want to be teenagers. So one of the issues, and this is not by way of being critical of anyone
There's
else
a lot of
in the industry,
squeakers
but
in
one of the
GTA.
issues with children's programming, whether that's linear entertainment or interactive entertainment, is that children reach a certain point, they don't want to be engaged with kids programming anymore, even if it's appealing to them. So it's not that a certain kind of kids-oriented interactive entertainment is necessarily a feeder to what we do in certain parts of this company. Remember, we also do make plenty of entertainment around here that's available for all audiences. But with regard to our M-rated titles, it's not necessarily the case that something else is a feeder to it. It's a different business. But it is a business that is only available if you're 17 or above. And I think if you engage with interactive
Strauss is letting
entertainment
that guy know, hey, buddy, this is a mature game. Let's not get in trouble here. Getting little Timmy.
Interested in our M-rated titles, specifically one that is coming up.
M-rated, okay? Let's keep it clear. Specifically one that's
Thanks
coming
so much.
up.
Your next question comes from the line of Eric Sheridan with
What is
Goldman
wrong with these
Sachs.
people?
Please go ahead.
Thanks so much for taking the question. Maybe building on two of the topics we've talked about on the call so far, with respect to mobile advertising and building additional optimization around user acquisition, how are you thinking about the signals as more mobile advertising becomes driven by AI and machine learning with respect to either being able to deploy more dollars at a higher return on ad spend or possibly becoming more efficient with respect to advertising? And if possible, I have a quick follow-up.
Bruh. Well, we certainly try to do that. We work with AppLovin, and we are trying to optimize, of course, our return on ad spend. And sometimes things are going really well in the market. At other times, we're frustrated in the market, depending on what's going on. There have been moments, for example, when we really couldn't get out there and spend because we could not find inventory at a price that made sense. There are other times when we can do that. That changes. It's our job to make sure that we understand the payback period on what we're spending, and we have very tight guidelines about that. But you have to be on top of it all the time because when you spend money in mobile, as you know, you're spending it based on an expectation and you'll earn it back over a period of time. That expectation is based on prior history, but prior history isn't always dispositive with regard to what happens in the future. So we are constantly on a daily basis tuning up our models that will inform how we spend money on user acquisition. As I said, sometimes it's greater, sometimes it's lower. We also have this weird anomaly, which I'm sure you're aware of, which is if we're out of the UA business for a period of time because we don't like it, of course we make more money because there's no UA that's spent that comes back the same day in its entirety. Sometimes we get a really quick payback period. We have had experiences where the payback period has been as quick as 90 days. And I don't think we talk publicly about our expectations around the payback period in general. But let's just say I think we're more conservative than most. To answer your question, are there new opportunities to be more efficient in this area? Yes, I believe so. And of course, it's not lost on anyone that after Apple changed their attribution characteristics, the entire industry was challenged. But you can see from our own results with Zynga last year that we have surmounted those challenges and we feel pretty good about how the business operates now.
Great. And if I could just ask one more, with respect to your approach to go to market with DTC, any new learnings about what the opportunity set might look like or the ceiling of that opportunity might be to grow the percentage of mix from DTC over time? Thanks so much.
Well, look, I've been saying for a long time
DTC, direct to consumer.
Sort of the competitive landscape and the regulatory landscape would be favorable with regard to our overall distribution costing and taking as part of our overall distribution cost, our D2C cost, which is materially lower than third-party cost, but multiplied by the share of market related to DTC. And we have said that that share has been growing. We have not talked about what percent it is or where it's going. What we want to make sure, though, is two things. Number one, we want to be where the consumer is. The goal of this company is not to control distribution. The goal of this company is to make hits and bring them to consumers wherever they are, however they want them, and of course to do so on economic terms. We value our third-party retailers greatly. We especially value them when they provide marketing opportunities for us. And we understand that there's a value in the marketing that third-party retailers can provide, and that would intersect with how much they charge us for access to their consumers. So the more value a third-party retailer provides to us from a marketing point of view, the more comfortable we are working with them. At the same time, there is a role for direct-to-consumer opportunities. For us, it's all of the above.
Shut up, Rick. I'm getting into the crew lobby.
Your next question comes from the line of Mike Hickey with StoneX.
Mike
Please go
Hickey.
ahead.
Hey, Charles, Carl, Laney, Nicole, congrats, guys, on a great year and a great guide. Very exciting. Just two questions. Strauss, first.
This guy's like laying in bed.
Referenced before being astonished by Rockstar's marketing.
By Rack? Yeah, he's watching porn.
Clearly, they've got precedent there. Can you talk, I guess, philosophically about how Rockstar thinks about building anticipation for a game launch of this scale? And how beneficial that marketing effort can be in terms of sustaining or even building demand for around the current GTA ecosystem, and if that ancillary benefit is baked into your guidance.
Just ask just say when is the fucking pre-orders coming out.
Well, look, thanks for the question. I'm obviously
Rail
not
Tech,
gonna
you
go
are
into
absolutely
detail. What
correct.
said about
We worship this
marketing
game.
GTA 6 is that marketing will start this summer, and as you know, any information around releases and marketing comes from our labels, and that shouldn't be news to you. That said, is there
Daddy, chill.
any release, no matter how highly anticipated it is, both the need to market the title and the opportunity in marketing the title? We do. And I was asked about this earlier, and because I absolutely refuse to use a title of ours as an example. I use someone else's. And I said, so there's a new release of Mission Impossible, and it's starring Tom Cruise. Like, we all know what that looks like, and I, for one, am going to see that movie. Like, I'm going to see that movie. But Paramount still spends a whole lot of money to market that, to make sure that people know it's out.
Strauss is saying, dude, we don't want to spend the money on marketing. It'll market itself, but we're still going to market. That's what he's saying.
I don't think there's any situation where one can expect to have a massive hit and not engage heavily in the marketing. And, I think that will be true for this company across the board. And I think, again, across the board, actually, I think I think
Real
this
tech, hell
company
yeah.
does
Get it.
spectacular marketing.
Get
And,
paid.
whatever we did last year, we got to do better this year. Whatever we do this year, we got to do better next year. We demand it of ourselves, and frankly, the market demands it of us.
He's like, listen, we're making so much money. We don't got it. People like Tylarious are out here fucking marketing for us. Don't worry about it.
But maybe just for clarification, do you feel like at this point you've got broad buy-in from your studio leadership around the use of AI tools, not just in marketing, but in game development? And when you think about these tools over time, I know you're doing a lot in terms of investing in
Ain't nobody got time for that.
AI. Do you think this will allow you and your studio teams to unlock maybe some dormant franchise IP or even new IP that may not have been produced over the last decade plus due to resource constraints? And if that's the case, would you look to build headcount into that opportunity? Thank you.
I think that everyone is bought into the possibilities of new technology. And I think there are times when some of my colleagues think I'm too conservative on the topic. I've actually never been accused internally of going too fast or doing crazy stuff. I think I probably err on the side of being a little more conservative. Think about it. The people who are on the front lines of developing here are absolute experts in software, in art, and in video games.
Yeah.
And the way they got the job,
Rockstar knows
a
what they're
company
doing.
like this, is because they were on the front lines and because they were
They're in the
innovative,
trenches.
they were highly creative, and because they were efficient. So you have to assume that they're going to be the first people to embrace new technology that allows them to do a better job. That said, we're known for making these beautiful handcrafted titles around here. And any technology that we use, I think, will be in the hands of immensely creative people and will take the form of handcrafting. Our art is created in computers. It always has been. But our art is created by human beings using computers. And I believe that will continue to be the case.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, good answer.
Your next question comes from the line of Brian Pitt with BMO Capital Markets. Please go ahead.
Those who know, trust BMO.
Thanks for the questions. I'll try a couple here. Any additional color you can provide on GTA 6 around your framework for the PC release, as well as if the game, has any chance of being cross-platform? Also, any best estimates on when we could see a pre-sale launch for the game? If not, perhaps you could at least provide your best guesstimate of timing on hearing more of these details.
Oh, finally!
Yeah, as you know, look, the PC market's a great market, and it's growing for console-type titles, and it's a market we serve avidly. And virtually all of our hit titles end up on all platforms over
Answer
time.
the question.
That said, Rockstar Games has announced GTA 6 for console only so far. And we're excited about our November 19th release.
Oh, come on.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Follow
Our
up.
next question comes from the line of Ron Song with Wolf Research. Please go ahead.
Ron Song.
Hey guys, thanks for the question. Just turning back to
Thanks
NBA.
for the question.
I know Laney talked about the fourth quarter, but as we look at fiscal 27 and lapping that 30% RCS growth, I guess, is there anything you can share, break down on what gives you the line of sight to being able to sustain the high single digits? I guess I'm really trying to get at how you think about the stage of growth for monetization and engagement for the basketball franchise, noting what Carl said about the stay tuned comment. Thanks.
Fuck,
So
this guy was
we're
afraid to
incredibly
ask.
proud of NBA 2K's fiscal 2026 record-breaking results, and we're applying the successful learnings to our strategy for this year, including within NBA 2K27. And while fiscal 2026 set records, we have a consistent track record of delivering strong, sustainable RCS growth and are confident in doing so in fiscal 2027. So, when VC looks at the game each year, they just do not, sort of rest on their laurels. They continue to make this game bigger and better every year. And we've seen that time and time again.
Your next question comes from the line of Martin Yang with Oppenheimer. Please go ahead.
Yo, Yang Gang.
I have one question on mobile. Zynga has meaningful presence in Turkey.
Fatality.
Comment on
Bruh.
Studios have benefited from the local government policy that favors developers.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So obviously, we've had a lot of great success in the Turkish market from a development perspective. Some of our biggest and best titles, our studios are in Turkey. We have a fantastic relationship with our developers there, and we love being in that environment. In terms of sort of the government influence, government opportunities, to the extent that there are opportunities available in any jurisdiction where we operate, we would take advantage of those as much as we possibly can. Local jurisdictions are very important business partners to us, and it's something that we take very seriously because it's an opportunity. It's not only good for us, but it's also good for the local markets.
Thanks, Carl.
Your next question comes from the line of Omar Dessouky with Bank of America. Please go ahead.
Dessouky! Dessouky's nuts! Hey!
So Strauss, I was in the audience at a conference you spoke at recently.
Dropping acid.
And you made a couple of comments that really caught my attention. So one comment was that you would price your games to reflect the value that they provide for consumers. And then a second comment was that the retail price of video games has gone down in real terms over the years. So do your comments imply that you also believe a $70 price tag would be too low for GTA 6 relative to its value to consumers? Because by that logic, a $70 price tag implies to me
Can you get the
that
mic?
the consumer value of GTA 6 will also go down. Now, if I've misheard your comments, I apologize. However, if my logic is flawed, then what would a $70 price tag imply about the consumer value of GTA 6 relative to its predecessor?
I think what I was trying to get at was on real terms.
This guy sounds like a hater.
Video games have become a better and better deal for consumers over a period of time, and that's a good thing. So I don't think the comments are in conflict. In other words, if you can give people something really great and you can offer it on really favorable economic terms, that's
Strauss is saying the amount of content you're going to get from this game is worth more than $70.
Value has grown materially. Certainly, a video
GTA
game,
5 has given us
released
13
today
years
is
for
vastly
$60,
more exciting,
$70.
compelling, intriguing, and longer-lasting entertainment than it was when I was at
But it
Crystal
should not be
Dynamics
like
in
$100,
1993.
70, 80 max.
But in real terms, frontline prices have declined. I was using that as a backdrop to point out that we think that the most important thing is to deliver the best entertainment on earth. And then the second most important thing is to do it on really favorable economic terms. But I didn't mean to guide in any way, how you should think about our upcoming unannounced price on any release. That'll become clear to the market in the fullness of time. Whatever it is, though, we want it to represent enormous value to the consumer.
Okay, thanks a lot.
These guys are some haters.
Your
man.
next
Okay.
question comes from the line of
Thanks a lot.
Clay Griffin with Moffett-Nathanson, LLC. Please go ahead.
Griffin, Muppet, what?
Thanks. Good afternoon. You all had such success with, I think you coined the phrase actually, tethered free-to-play with GTA Online.
Yeah.
It helped you sell full game units.
Tethered.
And
Free-to-play.
full game unit sales helped onboard
Pay to
people
win.
onto GTA Online. I know the industry has changed a lot over the years, but and you haven't announced any pricing or packaging as it relates to this topic. But just curious if there are dynamics, evolutions in the industry that would make that decision different than the decision you so successfully used with GTA 5 and GTA Online, the tethered free-to-play strategy.
It'll get worse. There'll be more tethers.
I think, of course, not having announced any online version for GTA 6, it certainly would be premature to talk about, an upcoming business model for something that we haven't talked about. But I think conceptually, what we pride ourselves on here is being thoughtful and open-minded, and trying to meet consumers where they are and trying to optimize the entertainment or experience for those consumers. And that's what we've been talking about a lot on this call. You know, when it really comes down to it, what does this company think about? You know, 24/7, what do I think about? I think about making sure that this is an enterprise that more so than any other entertainment enterprise on earth focuses on making hit properties that excite and engage consumers. That's what we all think about. Right now, I'm in a room with, you know, our staff, right? They're in this room, you know, we're staff executives, right? The IR team, the finance team, the operations team, legal team. But our job, we don't make the titles here. We don't market them. Not in this room. Not the room that's talking to you today. But our mission is to make great entertainment properties. And if we get that right as an organization, all 14,000 people, full-time colleagues and contractors associated with Take2 and our affiliates, focus on making the best entertainment on earth, then everything else will take care of itself. Naturally, we have to be the most thoughtful people, the most aggressive people with regard to marketing and distribution. And by the way, legal activities, finance activities, accounting activities, tax activities as well. That's our job.
Mars, it's not.
The mission of the organization is to make great entertainment. And having spent a long time in every entertainment business there is, I can tell you one thing. Hits cure all ills. Make great hits over and over and over again, you're gonna have a great enterprise. And we're so proud of everything this company does, and we're so proud of the culture in which we do it. But if we don't get up every day and make hits, none of that matters. So that's our job, that's what we focus on. And frankly, the results that we're talking about today and the guidance that we gave you for tomorrow, all of that is based on having made hits, having delivered hits, and an expectation that we are going to bless you, and an expectation that we're going to continue doing just that at a higher and higher level.
Thank you. Thanks for that.
Your next question comes from the line of Drew Crum of B. Riley Securities. Please go ahead.
Drew Crum.
Okay, thanks. Hey, guys, good afternoon. So looking at your net bookings guidance, how, if in any way, is potential cannibalization from GTA 6 influencing your view or range of outcomes you see for fiscal 27? Thanks.
Look, cannibalization doesn't really apply to the entertainment business. In the entertainment business, you compete against everything. It applies to every business. You compete against your competitors. You compete against yourselves. You compete against nothing. You know, the choice to do nothing. So if you're in the grocery business, like everyone needs to eat, so you're competing with the grocery store next door. But with regard to entertainment, you know, if there's something that you want in the market and then there's something else that you want, you'll try to buy both. And if there's nothing that you want, you won't buy either. So there's no one-to-one cannibalization. And in fact, history shows that when there's a big hit in the market, you know what it does? It energizes consumers around the entertainment market, and they consume more. So I actually think if we're fortunate enough to have the kind of year that we expect, maybe we'll even do a little better than we expect. That's not just going to be good for Take2 and our labels. It's going to be good for the industry as a whole.
Thanks, Charles.
No, GTA 6 will cannibalize GTA 5 Online's big money.
I will now turn the call back to Strauss Zelnick for closing remarks.
I've spoken an awful lot today, and as you pointed out, I've been at a bunch of conferences lately too, so maybe no one needs to hear any more than me, more from me. I would like to say this though, we delivered great results that we talked about today, and we set a guidance that reflects great results going forward. All of that comes from our colleagues around the world, so I want to take a minute to express this management team's enormous gratitude and my personal gratitude to our creative teams, our marketing teams, and our distribution teams, and our finance teams, and our operations teams.
Look at that guy, how handsome he is. I'll kiss him.
Who work incredibly hard in an incredibly dedicated way to support our collective mission.
Incredibly hard.
All of this is because of their work. I just get to
The fuck? All right, I guess I guess that's it. Oh my god. All right. Thanks. Well, that was a long that was a much longer earnings report. Strauss was taking a lot of questions for sure. Damn, all right. So, November 19th still on point. No pre-order pricing, crossplay. That one guy had he tried. Nobody this buck like, hey Strauss, give us something, okay? Give us something, bro. Like, come on. Come on, you know? Nobody. He ran out of minutes, yeah. It's 1999 and he's got minutes on his cell phone. Oh my god. Yeah, he nobody wants to buck him at all. Just be like, dude, bro. Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody, but dude, hey, Straussy, I get it, but come on, man. I mean, give us an idea. Throw a little something here on the floor for us. Jesus Christ. Yo, Take2 stock overnight or after hours trading. Let me see what we're at here. Oh my god. After hours 255.50. 255. It's 238 right now. 255.50. Oh my god. Well, shit. Fucking hell. Insane. All right. Let's get to work. We still got some time. Let's start the week. We got a few things we can get knocked out. Yeah, let me see what you said here, Jamie. Hold on. Let me pull this down. Let me get my there we go. Hold on here. Hold up, player. Hold up, player. Play on, player. Play on. I can't hear you on me. We're rolling on chrome and candy. Hold on, where's my mic at? I'll turn this back on. You guys hear me okay? Mic check, mic check. We're rolling on chrome and candy. Play on. I can't hear you on me. Jamie, where you at? What's your question? Oh, the Mark II. I think they patched that, Jamie. I think they patched that. Yeah. There might be a way to get it. But I think they patched that to where you can put your Mark II. Yeah, stock is up $17 or 7%. That is insane. Yeah, I think that got patched. I'm sure there's some other way. I don't know. I don't use my Mark II for any of the auto shop contracts anymore. I made a video a long time ago just letting people know you can if you need help, but I prefer to use the tuner's vehicles. Let's have some fun with it. Honky Tonk, what's up, brother? Thanks for keeping us up to date with all the Tylarious and crew. Absolutely, broski. Absolutely. Yeah, it's going down again. Yeah. Yeah, Honky Tonk. Are you in the YouTube crew? If you're in the YouTube crew, we're doing the hot ring races on Tuesday. Damn, I'm about to rank up again. Yo, this 5X is something else. All right, yo, let me use the restroom real quick. Your boy's been chugging water over here. Let me use the restroom real fast, and we'll be right back. All right, we'll get this week started. We got time trial. Hey, double cash money on RC Bandito and Junk time trial. Dude, it's one of my favorites. I love that. So good. BRB. OPP, you know me. Let me get back into my crew lobby first. Hold on. Play on. I can't hear you hold me. Rolling in chrome on Condor. Make sure we get in there. Elm Street. Yeah, use it as a tool to make money. That's fine, man. Yeah. I use it for the same thing, man. I don't use it to grief. I use it to fight Rockstar, to beat them at their own game. Okay, he's on a job. Let's make sure we're getting here. Oh my god, I gotta. Oof, it's about a 1 and a 2 equals 3, right? Oh my god. Oh, how long you been with her? Oh, come on. Oh my god. Come on. Get back in here so I can... Only thing I grief is a shark card. How you doing? Okay. Who's in the lobby? Let's see what we got. Oh, wait. Is it? They might be racing. Oh, my God. They might be racing. Two-player co-op only. Shit. Oh, Mega, come on. Don't say that. I don't think so. I really don't. They won't go back to, like, GTA 4 style where it was kind of more limited. Oh, my God. Let me in. Let me in so I can let it out. Okay. All right. BRB. All right. Okay, we're back. God dang. You see skins being a huge part? Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think that will be. It'll be kind of like COD. They'll be doing. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely see that happening. Yo, hey. I'm down with it, you know. Hey, I would buy a Tylarious skin. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, I got some iconic outfits. You know what I'm saying? I would, shit. This bad boy right here. Yo, come on. Come on, tell me you wouldn't buy that? You're telling me you wouldn't buy that? Italian silk suit with Egyptian cotton, the leather driving gloves, the cuffs, because they can't hold me down, the money bag, the Louis Vuitton Gucci collab loafers, gator snakeskin. I mean, come on. You telling me you wouldn't get a piece of that? You lie. You lie to me. Don't you dare lie to me. You know this, man. You know this. Come on, what are you talking about? Finger bag. Exactly. You would pay for my foreskin. I mean, my character skin. You would. Oh. Oh, I see. Oh, Omega. I thought you meant like, oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Oh, shit. That would be interesting. That would be different. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of, it's not co-op. It's you got multiple characters now. You know, you've got two. You can't play them at the same time. But are you talking about how you have like your main character, like your side characters, like right here with us? Like, it could be like me and this guy right here. You know, I could just like morph over to him, like, but we're both in the same lobby at the same time. Is that what you're talking about? Oh, Jamie, it's gonna go down. It's gonna go down. Yeah, they're all racing. Where'd everybody go? Is there a new lobby? Sure where they're at. All right, let me get to it though. Proto Max, quick recap. It's not delayed. That's about it. Not delayed. You want to do 20 mil? That's very doable. That's very doable. All right, let's start with collecting the rent money. Rent is due. Rent is always due, right? La, ah, ah, ah. Ra, pa, 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 ra. All right, yep. Honky tonk, that's a little much. Nah, I don't think we need the co-op though. I think just one character, you know, I think that's fine. $40-player lobbies, yeah, I agree with that. A little bit, yeah, I agree. I think it'll be, yeah, I've said 36. I mean, 50 would be doable, but the only way they get 50 is if we have dedicated servers. And I don't know if we're going to have that, dude. I don't know. I don't know if Rockstar is going to give us dedicated servers or not. I really don't. I'm worried about that. If we don't have dedicated servers in 2026, bro, it's... I don't know. I don't know. We gotta have it, though. That's insane if we don't. $74,000. I'm gonna let this cook. We should be around in the 90s when they get back.
Sure.
Playa, playa, rocket, you hold me. I'm gonna let that one cook a little bit longer. Silent Storm, no. GTA 6 Online will not launch the same day. It'll probably be about a month. I'd say 2 weeks to a month. After 2 weeks to a month. Because they gotta get that, RCS in there. They need that CAGR. No, that's I think GTA 5 Online came out like 2 weeks after. Came out like 2 weeks after the story mode came out, right? Somebody look that up real quick. It was like 2 weeks or a month. I think that's about right. It'll be 2 weeks. Yeah, it was like 2 weeks or a month. 250, got that. Thank you. You think a month? Yeah, I think a month would be all right. But I'm not, again, I'm not sure. Yeah, someone looked that up real quick. GTA 5 story mode versus GTA 5 online. I think it was like 2 weeks. It wasn't that long. Rick, it was 2. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It all depends on how in depth this game is, how in depth GTA is. If GTA 6 is like a 300-hour game, you might need a month, Yeah, something like that. Just do 2 days. 2 days. Hey, yo, story mode just came out. Forget about it. Give me that money. Get online. Go spend a bunch of money on poop cards. Give me your money, punk. Tigers fan. Yeah, man. Listen, I've been saying it for years now. I am worried about GTA 6. I'm worried about the microtransactions. I'm worried about the micromanagement, right? I'm worried about just the amount of just the artificial game lengthener in there. You know what I mean? It's going to be a micro what? Artificial lengthener? What? Jesus Christ, Tylarious. No, seriously though. I am worried about that. Bam. Give me the money. Give me the mother money. Popularity is at minimum. Tylarious. Ceases to exist. Raiders, you got some GTA needs me to hold on to? Just keep on holding it, bro. Just keep on holding it. Save it. Savor it. Hold it in so tight. It's ready to burst. Oh, Steve, join off of you? Okay. Let me just grab this 50. Yo. Let me grab this 50. Are you in a new lobby? Is there a fresh new lobby up?
Later, boss.
Micro Schmidt. Play on. I can't see the man. You and your alternate ego? Yeah, I got you. Okay. Is this the lobby though? Is this, 'cause the one I was in before had like 10 people in it. I think it could be all that, Omega. I think it could be all that. It could be weapons. That would be a damn shame because we've got this weapon skins for free. I mean, we have to pay for it in the game money, but for them to charge for that, for them to go to a Call of Duty style form of microtransactions would be so lame. That's not GTA, but I see them doing that. I mean, Red Dead already had battle passes. I see that being a thing. And that's not what GTA is, but unfortunately, I believe that's the way it's going to go. That's what makes me worried about it. They're going to be nickel and diming everybody for everything, and that's not cool, man. And especially nowadays, I mean, it's it's expensive to live right now. It is very expensive. Like shit ain't cheap out here no more. You know, a lot of politics, a lot of geopolitical bullshit, a lot of geoeconomic kind of bullshit. And ain't nobody got time for $20 for a weapon skin. I mean, for a game. Come on, bro. Come on. I don't mind grinding the money to get it to pay for it in the game or doing a challenge or something. That's the way it should be. You charge me $20 for this or that, you know. If they want to invest money into the community, right, for some of the streamers and things like that, I think that'd be great, you know. But you don't have to do that. That's there's no need for that. That would be awesome, you know. But no need at all, you know. Honestly, I'd be okay with just letting them, you know, do a challenge to get the Tylarious, you know, outfit. Play my my mission that I created and survive all the way through. You get the outfit. I would be cool with just that. You don't have to pay me nothing, you know. Would I take it? Of course, yeah. I mean, come on, don't be stupid. Rents due, right? But no, you don't have to do that for it to be fun, you know. I was keeping a stack with you guys. Keeping it a buck, like I always do. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of geological micro-transatlantic pollinations that are all up in my butt right now. Pretty soon, I'm gonna need mouth-to-butt resuscitation, please. I mean, seriously though, like it's ridiculous. I walked out of the grocery store with like 7 bags of groceries. I spent $240. Like, what is going on? Yeah, Drippy, and yeah, it's just not. Yeah, the subscription. We are now a subscription economy. Rent everything, own nothing. It's true. Nah, nah, Omega. I don't think it'll be like that. There's no customization. There's no. Look at what they have accomplished with GTA 5, with you having your own character, being able to create the. You know what I mean? Nah, they're not going to step back that far. I don't think so. Think we'll pay for DLCs? No, no. The era of DLCs paying for. I mean, Rockstar has proven the DLC model that exists now works. If you split your, because all that you do when you pay for DLCs, you split your player base. Because now you have a small portion of the player base that can access X amount of content, and the rest of them cannot. So now you have your player base fragmented, and they're no longer cohesive. So it's like little smaller portions of the game, and that has been proven to not work. That doesn't work well. So, yeah, you can rent. You can rent GPU. GTA plus Tylarious Plus is the future. That's what you meant to say. Tylarious Plus is the future. Why?
Tylarious is a river to his people.
That's right.
Heyooo!
Give it to me. That's what I'm fucking talking about, bitch. Oh, did I pick up my money? Did I collect that rent money? Did I get that? I got that, right? I was just up there, yeah. What the? I got that, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. That's what I thought. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, my bad. I just had to double check. Play out. All right. I think all my businesses are. Yeah, they need some tender love and care. They need some TLC, mother trucker. All right. I'm gonna get free cocoa, and I'm gonna put the bunker to work. Oh shit, my nightclub is ready to pop. Beautiful. Excellent. All right. Justice, I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind if we have like Lucia or Jason as like a heist contact or something. I thought it worked quite well with GTA 5. If they don't, I'm okay with that too. But I think it wouldn't be too bad. All right, let me buy supplies for my acid lab. Drip, yeah, for sure. For sure. For sure. For sure. I'm pissed off. I didn't do any simian contact missions last week. That kind of made me upset. Mutt in the butt. You got a butt in my butt?
Hello, hello.
Oh, it's full. Oh shit, I could probably do a couple sales today.
Okay then, bye.
No bonus really. 1, 2, 3, 4. A 10% bonus. But the way it is now, yeah. Oh shit, Kyle Busch just passed away. What? That's real? Did that really happen? No way. No way. Did he really? How did he pass? Oh my god, dude. How did he pass away? After falling severely ill. Jesus Christ. Damn, RIP to a real one. Yeah, Kyle Busch, one of the purest racing talents NASCAR has ever seen and winner of more National Series races than any driver in history, has died after falling severely ill. What the fuck?
Run your mark ass home. I'll kill you. There's nowhere to run, fuck boy.
Oh shit, that's gotta work.
You're going nowhere.
Damn.
Look at this cock guzzler. Shit, you okay? Ah!
Jeez. 28,398. I cannot believe that. No way. I want to see more about this. Get the f out of here. Unreal. Of course, I have to pay to read the article. Fuck off. Damn. Damn. That's wild, bro. I know, right, Sean? Disgusting. All right, let's find out what the animals are real quick here. Let's take some photography. He was complaining about a sinus issue. Fuck, dude. Cow, pug, and a seagull. All right, let's work our way. What time is it? We're 2 past for the pug. Let's get the cow and the seagull real quick, though. Sean, no doubt. Yeah, how long do we get charged for? We already have to pay for thin air, our cell phones and shit. Oh, Wi-Fi? Gotta pay for it. What? Our data centers, you gotta pay for them. Yeah. Prism Mike, you get your Scary Movie 6 tickets. Okay. Little exotic. Little exotica. So we got any cows over in China? Got that. Let's get the seagull. There should be some over here somewhere. Damn, the fact this guy spawned in when I was at full speed. Love it. All right, don't let me forget the pug. Do not let me forget the pug. That's $100,000 right there. Chat, don't let me forget. All right, we got a couple of time trials. I want to do this. Let me knock out my time. Let me knock out the Madrazo hit since I'm up here. I'll do that. I'll do the Madrazo hit. Bubba, thank you very much. Appreciate that, brother. Thank you. Shout out to Bubba for 38 months, people. Show him some love, man. Contact Martin. Do you know Martin Madrazo? Hit him with a sniper. Damn, dude. Kyle, I cannot believe that. Some kind of party over here. Thank you. Yeah, Bob Lazar with the UFOs and shit. Yeah, it is a crazy story. I got that knocked out. Yeah, let me just go bring home the let me go bring it home. Get this Exotica. I'll probably pop another one on the way back. The hell is this? The Roccato or something? What is this? Yeah. The Roccato. Well, Tigers fan, I just listened to audio from his car. He was racing. I'm not sure I feel comfortable like playing it for you guys. I don't know. I mean, it's on Twitter. You can just look it up. But he was complaining about, he was like, I need to call the doc or something like that. I need to get a shot. And they said he'd been complaining about his sinuses. Yeah, he talked about Element 141 before it was put on the periodic table or whatever. And then like years later, so it proved him right. Yeah, I definitely think that there was some crazy... Dude, there's got to be aliens out there. There's got to be. There's got to be. It's got to be, right? All this space of... I mean... Life is extremely rare. Let's be very clear on that. But if we're the only thing out here, like, that's whack. We suck. Humans are not that fun. I mean, you guys are humans. I'm a Tylarian, so it's... I've been hanging out with you guys a long time. But... Doug, I'm not gonna lie. I've seen a UFO. Straight up. I've seen one. I was hanging out with my buddy, and we saw one, dude. Straight up. You know, you can't really talk, but people are like, okay, yeah, okay. We saw one though. Eduardo, see, I've been trying to tell you guys. Space people call me crazy every time I tell them that I saw it. No, I believe you, man. I definitely believe you. I mean, look how many videos we got of, like, credible, legit people, right? Like, pilots, you know, Air Force pilots and shit like that. I say that, you know, but we all know that doesn't mean just because you're in the military or just because you have any type of position doesn't mean you're credible, doesn't mean you're a smart person, you know. But you would like to think someone piloting a multi-million-dollar aircraft with a extreme weapon payload, you'd have to be somewhat responsible and intelligent, right? I mean, shit. And they're out here seeing shit that's outrageous. Omega, I cannot confirm nor deny. But no, we were totally lucid. It wasn't like that. We weren't like getting wasted. We were just out. Me and my buddy were sitting on a sewer cap. We were sitting on, you know how you have like a curb, right? There's you know, say you're in your neighborhood, you have a curb, and built into the curb is like a sewer drain, right? We were just sitting on like the sewer drain. We were just out there because like it's kind of like elevated on the curb, so it's like it's almost like a little chair. So we're just out there sitting. It was late at night, and we were just talking about, like, we were literally talking about the space. We were talking about the stars, and we were like, oh man, it was a beautiful night. I mean, the stars were out. We were just chilling, hanging out, and sure enough, dude, I was looking at a star constellation, and one of the stars in the constellation just up and kind of moved around and just dipped out. It wasn't a shooting star. It wasn't a like something in the air. It was stationary, and then it was like kind of like moved around a little bit. It was like, then just popped out. Like, what the? If that's not a UFO, I don't know what is. I mean, I wasn't like abducted and probed. I didn't get diddied in my prison pocket, you know. Thank God. I've seen like 2 Bob Lazar documentaries, or at least I've seen one and maybe another one that mentioned him is probably what I'm thinking of. Is it brand new? If there's, because I've seen like the recent one. If there's something brand new, I'll definitely watch it. Stellarium is a dope app for stargazing. Oh, no shit. Okay, I need to look into that. Because a lot of times I take the trash out real late at night, and on the way back, I just always like just look at the sky and just watch the stars for a few minutes. My homeworld's reaching out to me. Yeah, they could have been. We're telepathic though. They could just be like, "How long you been with her?" You know, I'm like, "Oh shit, what's up, guys?" How long you mean? According to the latest UFO files, there's 4 types of aliens. What? No way. Chizzy, did I see the leak from Gruxdari about... No, where's this leak at? Talk to me. Is it on Twitter? Lifesaver, yeah, that's right. I wondered why they changed it to UAP. What does UAP stand for? Like unidentified aerial phenomenon or something like that? Isn't that what it stands for? Something whack. Chizzy, don't get me in trouble with some weirdo shit. All right. Don't get me in trouble with this. What is it again? Groxidari Nandewan. Pull this up at some weird shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm seeing it right now. It's anomalous. I thought it was an aerial phenomenon. Anomalous. Yo, what's up, Brooklyn? Unidentified aerial phenomenon. That's what I thought. Okay. Also includes unknown tricks of light, atmosphere. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, the military is exactly. Steve, I don't know. I just retweeted it. I just retweeted it. Check it out. It's on my Twitter. May 26th. Jesus Christ. We can't catch a break, can we? Can we just... See, this is what happens when Rockstar doesn't put anything out. They don't give us any actual info. All right. What else we got? Okay. You know, let me do the car wash. I have to do the car wash real quick. This is what happens, Rockstar. You don't put anything out.
Heyooo, what do you need?
Heyooo. Quit stealing my line.
Let me see what we got.
No, it's all good. You're okay, Ref. Jeez, why is Earnhardt trending now? Mother.
All right, time to balance the books. The client wants the car picked up and given a little VIP treatment. Washed and returned in perfect condition. You got this, huh, stuff?
Omega Ty, I do have to say I'm a bit jealous of your career progress completions. I have 10 done and wanted to go postal trying to complete just those. Hey, brother, don't get jealous, man. Don't get jealous. It's about, I'd say about 80% of it, 75 to 80% I did totally solo. But there's a lot of it you can't do. And I have a fantastic crew. The old school gamers, I have fantastic members, and they helped out tremendously with getting the rest of it done. I couldn't have done it without them. You know, so get yourself hooked up with a good quality crew. You can apply to the old school gamers if you'd like. I got my YouTube crew. They're a more nonchalant crew as well. But, you know, that greatly helps out. Just to have other people to shoot the shit with and have a good time, you know what I mean? So, yeah, you know. And the funny thing is, I sat on 98% completion for like a whole year. Because I just didn't want to do the Doomsday, the Arena War. I was just like, oh, but the Arena War ended up not being that bad. I did it all legit. I was 98% legit. Big Drew helped me out with a little bit of it. But I was in there just beating up, you know, randoms, you know, because people still play it. You know, the Arena War stuff. But yeah, the Doomsday, you know, some of the OG heist too. You know, you got to have people to help out with that stuff. You know, some of the contact missions, you need some, you know, big shout out to the OGs. OGs for life, OGs forever. Straight up. So, yeah. Get yourself involved with it. When you get hooked up with a well-functioning, well-oiled, but when you get hooked up with a competent, quality crew, it's a whole new game. It is a whole new game. You get opened up to so many new experiences in the game, different, you know, challenges. You can complete. It really is. It's a whole new game. I tell all my new members that. I tell all of them. Prism Mike, I did. I quoted it. It's on there. Yeah, 4 minutes ago. It says, uh-oh, here we go again. LOLOL. Hashtag GTA 6. Yeah, it's there. Check it out. Refresh it. Go to my profile. Go to my profile. Go to my actual. Sometimes for some reason, I think like Twitter's like AI moderation chat bot or whatever like holds it for a minute. Big paws. Jesus Christ.
That's what she said.
Oh yeah, you gotta get them, dude. The trophies and shit. Yeah, they're super cool. Yeah, I need to go back in there and like reorganize my plaques, my trophies. Nah, it's a lot of fun. Getting the career progress done is good. It's good shit. He's got hydraulics on this bad boy too. Oh shit. When hitting the switches goes wrong. Yo, hitting switches oh, come on, man. Come on. Come on, player. Hitting switches takes the money. Oh, my. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Busted my door open. I'm dropping the money all the way down. We ain't getting paid enough. We ain't getting paid enough. How low can you go? How low can you go? How low can you go? Can we fail this? Yeah, next Tuesday is what they're saying now. Oh my God. Can I actually fail this all the way? Oh shit, it's in the red. We might have just found a way to fail these. Without getting blown up? Can you fail this? Oh my God. Oh my God, you can.
You know what? We're growing. We're learning.
I thought, I mean, I knew if you get it blown up, you know what I mean, right? Oh my God. That is insane. Look at that. Can you believe that shit? Dog justice. I can see that. I can see that. Then that would make all the people that think that Earth is only 5,000 years old. I mean, that would kind of make them right, you know, or human history has only gone back 5,000 years. That would suck, dude. Oh my God, that is wild. Yeah, Justice says the zoo theory says aliens put us on Earth as an experiment to see how we survive, kind of like putting an animal in a zoo and watching them. That's pretty insane, though. Putting us, and then like just in 5 years, we've got nuclear capability and shit. You know what I mean? That's wild. And the fact that we haven't destroyed ourselves, but you know, we've also got scientifically proven data that humans have been here for longer than that. When did aliens put us here? That's like the question. All right, let's do this one more time. Yeah, the heat gets lowered. Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
The heat goes all the way down.
Let's see.
Except my heat, you can't turn it down.
Okay, boss, today we're legit. We got a client needing a wash. Told them the owner would collect and drop off the car personally and in spotless condition. I just love hearing him smile, you know?
All right, let's go pick up this car now. Got shit to do. What up, grilled cheese? Deep conversations. Deep into the abyss. All right, let's try this again. Yo, the XA or the X32, yeah, this is a dope car. Very fun car. Yeah, Arthriticus, love that. Yeah, dude, it sucks that it's an expensive car, but the BR8 is the one you want to have. But if you're racing with like Slipstream and shit, you'll be fine. Most open wheel races are gonna have that anyway, so. Typical.
We should go to an improv.
Saber, what'd you say? You need to watch Ancient Aliens more time. Oh yeah, the Unaki. Yeah, the Unaki. Is that how you say it, right? The Unaki or something like that? Put us here to work mines for them. Yeah, those are the like the ancient Mayans and like the Egyptians, all that shit. Like that's right in there where it came from, like the mines or whatever. I had something to do with them. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but yeah, I've heard that too. What the hell were we mining? Some of that gold. We were mining some of that internet. I'm heading out to California way. Get me some of that internet. The Anunnaki. Oh, Eduardo, come on now. Jesus. Come on now. I get what you're saying, but yeah. We're making textiles. Yeah, then go try, say you already own the, what is it, the R88 that's on there or something like that? Or the PR4, I forgot which one. Anyways, but yeah, say you already own it, you win it, now you go sell your other one. You bought it for $3 million, now you're only getting 500 grand for it? That's total bullshit. Rockstar has totally ruined the resale economy in this game. It used to actually be not bad, right? The Nordics are most human-like. Yes, the Norwegians are the most human-like. The rest of you are just alien scum. All right, easy with your eugenics over here. Okay, let's. Don't get me canceled before GTA 6. God dang. Ty, do you know why? What? No, let's not go there. Ty, why are the Vikings the only real humans? What? Yeah. I'm just glad it's not the Ardent. They've had the Ardent on the podium wheel for like, they've had it like a million times. Like, come on, man. Why? Why is the Ardent still up here? All right, car wash is open. Let's get to our time trials. Oh, we got the G's Cash. G's Cash is over here. Let's knock that out. Oh, look, is that an exotic? Of course it is. Of course it is. Let's get this cash out of the way. G's Cash. Oh, so the Nordics are an alien species. That's a type of alien that has been recovered. You know, this is what's funny to me, right? A alien species has all the technology to be able to travel light years to Earth, yet their shit breaks down like a 1989 Ford F-150. Like, what are we talking about here? Really? They have all this technology, yet their shit, if you miss an oil change, they're come on. I don't think that aliens have ever been here. Or no, they've been here. I don't think they've ever crashed. Their technology is way too good. Nightmares of the Ardent. Yeah. It's whack. Wiggity, 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 whack. Wiggity, 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 whack. Whack. Like crack. All right, let's get the time trial. Let's get the weekly time trials done first. Imagine buying a G5 private jet for $50 million, the only able to sell it for $500K. No shit. No shit. That's a crazy thing that planes are that expensive. To buy a plane is like, yeah, to buy like a G5 or a G6, it's legit like $30 million. What? Why are planes that expensive? Is it really? You're spending $250 million on a yacht? $250 million on a yacht? What? Insane. The Hakachu drag. What type of job do you have to afford that? Oh, you have to own Amazon. You know what I mean? Oh shit, my pug. You guys let me forget the damn pug. God dang it. Bubba, where you at? It's true. corporate stooge, she says. Oh, mother trucker. Look at the shadow of my tire. Come on, get back on. Here we go. Jesus Christ. We're good. Yeah! 102,000. Let me go try and get the pug real quick. Right here. We might be able to get him. We got time. 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 We got time for the pug. For the pug. Let's take a pick and get that 100K. Let's take a pick and get that 100K. All day. The pug is here to stay. I want some more. The money. Let me get the money from the pug. Show me some love. That's not the pug. I need to take a picture of the pug. That is not a pug. That's just a dud. That is just a terrier that I do not really need right now. I need a picture of a pug so I can get the 100K. 100K keeps the doctor away every single day. I don't try and play. I need a picture of a pug. That is not a pug. That's just a dog with some other kind of mug. It's no love. I need a pug when it comes to push and shove. I need the pug. I need to snap a pic real quick. Give me the 100K. You can lick up on the tip of my ice cream cone. I need the pug. I need the pug. Show me some love. I'm gonna get a pug. I'm gonna put him in a rug. That dog is not a pug. I'm about to throw up. I'm running out of time. I do this all the time, and I bust a rhyme, and you cannot do what I do because then you would be cool, and you are not cool. You just sit there on a stool, and you have your mouth wide open, and you drool, and you drowned in your pool because you cannot swim, because you don't hit the gym, because you are not him. And there is my pug. My pug shows me love. My love is the pug. Take the pic and get rich real quick. That's 100K. Thank you. Come again. Come back another day. Damn. You guys got nothing. You got nothing on that. Never could. Never could. Unbelievable. Yo, Sony, ship it. Ship it. iTunes, wrap it up. Wrap it up. Unbelievable. Sean, oh my God. All right, so the pug is good to go. Got that 100K. Ooh, I want this. Whoa, ma'am. Excuse you me. All right. Let's go knock out the HSW. I'm so excited for the RC Bandito and the junk, dude. Those time trials are every day. Love it. Ship another Milli Vanilli. Oh my God. All right, here we go. Let's see where we're going with this one. Oh, yeah. This is going to be a tough one. Watch out, watch out! Oh my God. a drink, bitch. Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. I missed a turn somewhere. Am I out? Maybe not. Hola, que cuentas? Oh shit. Money, 251,000. Love it. All right, let's knock out the. We'll do the junk energy first. Get that one knocked out. Oh shit. No, Reigns, it's not triple. That would be sick though, but no, it's not. Hey Cameron, so Cameron, are you watching? Listen, I'm not. I know PlayStation is popping. The PSN YouTube crew is pretty active. I don't know about Xbox. I'm not on Xbox, right? But this is what you got to do. Are you watching, Cameron? Let me get an okay real quick. Yeah, I'm here. I'm watching, Ty. Let me get a little acknowledgement real quick. Damn, another one. Oh, it's a drug vehicle. Okay. Okay, this is. Oh shit. Jesus Christ. All right, so this is what you want to do. All right, it's real simple. There's several ways. I'm gonna show you the long way, but it's pretty effective. Okay, I'm not sure what it is on Xbox, but hit the option, bring up the options menu, right? Okay, go to online, go to crew, right? See, here's the Tylarious crew. I'm in my old school gamers crew. Just click on the actual crew, right? Tylarious, or yeah, that's the crew. Go to view members. And then it'll pull up all the members that are on. And then you just click on a name. Sometimes you have to back out. And then it says join game. And then join their game. You can also do it from your dashboard. You can dashboard, but that's the more complicated route. But it's also the most consistent, I feel. Or somewhat consistent, anyways. So try that, brother. All right? Try that. Let's see if that helps out. Okay. Is that good? You want me to go through it one more time, or you got it? Want me to show you again? You got to make sure you're in the crew too. Make sure that you have the Ty01 crew tag on. Right? Let me know before I start this if you want me to go over it one more time. Let me know, my friend. Need an invite. They may be in a Okay, do this then. Do this, Cameron. Try this. This is the only if you can't do it via the dashboard, just hit your options button, go to online, just go to join crew members and see if that works. Just go to join crew members and see if it puts you in there. Try that, all right? It should let you in. Just try different people, different players. They may be like in an invite-only lobby or something like that. Try that. And then you can use the YouTube Discord to communicate as well.
Man, I'm getting tired of trying everything. Hey, hola, muchacha! Wait!
It's not lit up for you. I'm not. Well, try. I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure why it's not working. Maybe you have to close app and go through it again. Maybe. Kind of refresh the game or something. Go, yeah, close the app and try it again, buddy. You should be able to do it if it's like PlayStation. You should be able to do it to the Xbox dashboard. Should be able to, maybe. I don't know. Keep on trying though, man. Seconds. Nice. 104,000. 104,000. Love that. Love that. Good money. Real good money. 104,000. Hell yeah. Give it to me. Love that. Return personal vehicles to storage. I'll press on Mark 2, please.
What would you do?
Is that Big Matt? Oh, Matt's about to. Oh, they're about to start racing. Oh yeah. So it's just the standard. You just go. It's like on the YouTube Discord. It's the link is in the description down below. Somebody type it in for me. ! Discord. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Yeah, there's Nightbot. Nightbot is hit it up. Yeah, you just go to the Discord and go to the Xbox channel. And say, hey, who's in the YouTube crew? Can you send me an invite or whatever? Steve, yeah, I think I am. Yeah, I'm only a little bit away from the other one, so yeah, I'm getting close to it. Yo, Mamato, what's up? I love watching you. Do you do races? Yeah, we race all the time, brother. Definitely. Yeah. If you watched the live stream we did, my one I just recently did, I raced for 3 hours. So yeah. My crew is about to do some serious racing, but I'm streaming right now, so I'm not ready to do that. You just see me get 6th and 7th place every single time. Which is no problem. We're doing this. I want to do an auto shop contract before I get off. I'm going to get this knocked out. Yoink. And I'm going to go hit me up a little auto shop contracto. Damn. Bam, 102,000. So you can make 206,000 every single day this week. Nice. No guts, no doubt, no doubt. That's the truth. Oh shit! God dang it, Saver. What's the card tonight? The Pipistrella. I don't even think I have one souped up, to be honest. The Pipistrella. The pipistrello. Chris, you did it. Nice. Nice. Have you guys already launched Saver? James, yeah, the earnings call has been done. Yeah, it's already over. Steven, you're helping randos with their auto. That's cool though. That's cool. Nothing wrong with that.
I know a super chill place on Heyooo Ave. Oh yeah, I know the guy there. I get the special treatment.
Sorry, but do you happen to know how to get the money and bank display back to default? I've been having a hard time getting it to it. I have no idea. So no, sorry, bud. Dpause 2009. What's up, man? Listen, the auto shop, all of them are really good, dude. The auto shop contracts are great. I've got several videos on them. I mean, really, they're all pretty. They're all really good to grind out. I mean, I would just go for whichever ones are paying out the most, but they're all pretty good.
What's up?
Like, what do we got here? Got Lost. Oh, I got. Speaking of Uni Depository, let's knock it out. They're simple to set up. They're easy to run, no problem, easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. You know what I mean? You can use your Mark II for the setups, use the car for the primary. Not that difficult. There's a few that you might want to shy away from. The Lost one can be a little difficult if you're solo. And then the one with the... What's the one with the MOC? What's the one with the MOC that you got to shoot up? What's that one called? I forgot what it's called. But those two, I would still recommend doing them, but those two can be kind of a pain. The one that's got the MOC, what is that? The data contract? Is that what it is? You made $450 million from auto shop. Oh my God! Oh, we're going up top. We're going up top. You know how it do. Boo boo. Super dollar. That's right. Super dollar. Yeah. I'm getting confused with something else, like the FIB or something. Yeah, that's right. The super dollar one. The fake bills. The little plate to make the fake money. Yeah, the super dollar. That's what it is. Very good, Mike. Yeah, you might want to stay away from that one and the loss. But again, they're all doable. 100% doable. It's Huntington.
As soon as you got that pass, we getting the fuck out of there. Take the elevator down to the garage and look for his security's vehicle. Probably an issue.
I miss not being able to use the atomizer when you go to the garage on this.
Between those and the SUV, we finna finesse this bank robbery shit.
What the fuck? How is that stuck on the wall? I tried to get fancy and roll in there. Unbelievable. See? I tried to get fancy and roll up in that bish. That's twice now I've been beat up in here. Is it Tylarious? Yeah, it's just it's the Ty01. Yeah, that's it. TY01 crew. Yeah. That's my YouTube crew. The old school gamers is the OLGZ crew. That's the one that that's my main crew. Damn. Guy beat me up. You know what? Eat shit, buddy. God damn. That guy tore me up. Thank you. Come again. Let's go to the garage. Nice. I don't remember this cutscene. At Temu C4. We gotta drop it off.
Park that shit near the Union Depository. And not out front, alright? And not at the auto shop neither. Them K-Town mobsters will be up our asses in 2 seconds. Find somewhere low key. I sent you some options.
Let's just go right here. Take your pump with the explosives. Nice. Yeah, that'll do the trick. Damn. Rockstar not even trying to hide it no more. K-Town mobsters. Rockstar ain't playing. All right, nice. Done with that. On to the next one. Here we go.
How's that job coming?
Yes, we're working on it. We're working on it. Double money, double BS. Ain't that the truth? Planning work vault code, please. Let's get that police chopper. Chop, chop. Conjar, or Con Jr., I do not play on PC. Boom. Nothing against PC. Yo, what's up, Big Brick? Oh, Bricky. What's up, buddy?
Poser.
Excuse me, officers.
Once you're in the chopper, fly over to the Union Depository and start scanning vehicles with the chopper cam. That's just connected to the vehicle owner database, so it'll let you know when you got the bank manager's car.
Excellent. I got you, Deepos. Hello, my pretty. It's always the Porsche with the dude sitting in there in the gray suit with the red tie.
Once you got the bank manager's car, proceed to tail his ass. Don't get too close, though. We don't want him catching on. Shit'll blow up the whole op.
Don't want to mess up the app. Oh, yeah. Going up top. To the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. Follow. This is the worst part about this. All the way up over there. Jesus Christ, come on. Come on, guy. Let me guess. Hotel. Alright.
So where's he meeting her? Wait, let me guess. Some fancy ass hotel, right? Man, fuck this dude. You both cheat and at least be original. Okay, check the balconies, pools, all of it. Then snap a pic of them getting fresh and send it my way.
Where could they be? Do you dream of a wonderful evening? You guys see them? I don't see them. Oh, that's them right there. Oh, get a stop it. Let me throw that ass bag. Yeah, baby. I like it like that. You don't know how to act slow motion for me. Nice, we're in the money, people. We're in the money. Yo, 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 buddy. King Tristan, what's up, big guy? How you doing?
How you doing?
Good. Let me drink some juice. Get my green.
You good?
Check my green health. Green health is a little down, right? You see that? Let's drink some juice. Get it back up. The juice is loose. Get my matcha. Drink my matcha. Bam. Full health. Nice.
Aight, bye.
Drink my matcha. All right, we want, we're going to do Hustler, baby. We'll do a little Hustler. That's the best weapon loadout. Some good fun with that. I just want you to know. We're going to go solo dolo. Little solo dolo. Watching the I Know What You Did Last Summer movies. Nice. Jennifer Love Hewitt. Yeah. Yeah. Jennifer Love Hewitt. Oh my God. I know what you did last summer. You ripped a gnarly fart and then blamed it on Sarah.
Alright, let's go rob a bank. Let me get K up in here.
Let's go rob a bank,
I've
bitch.
been waiting on this call, baby.
We moving.
This my shit. The Union
This my shit.
Depository.
This my
This
shit.
the motherfucking big leagues now, y'all. Hit me with that plan again, baby girl.
Hit me with your best
Leave
shot.
the getaway. Walk right in the front door. Walk right out with the gold. Then all we gotta do is drive it over
Why
to
does
the
it not
contact
put
you
my
down.
car where I left it? It's so weird.
That's right. Now this lady who paying us is a shady ass motherfucker. Like she wearing government issue pantsuit kind of shady. So we ain't fucking around with this one.
Keep us on headset. Let's do this.
Remember, your private security. Gotta play the part, you dig?
Just look like you itching to shoot someone, but don't know how to flick the safety.
Yeah, try to look like you got a head injury and you failed the LSPD psych test. You know, you're a little slow.
That's a little disrespectful to private security, okay? Whoa, easy, pal.
Don't say nothing to the guard. Just flash your ID and eyeball that motherfucker.
Nah.
What the
We're
hell?
going in
We
hot
said
and
play
heavy.
that shit cool. Oh, shit gonna get real now. Get in the elevator, swipe the card, let's go.
Actually, I probably should not have
We're gonna
done
have all
that.
kind of cops up in this bitch in a minute.
It's all right, though. You get SWAT if you do
Next
that.
stop, the vote, right, babe?
Mm-hmm. It ain't far.
Hope y'all limbered up. That's solid gold shit.
We ain't got no time to enjoy this. Get the goal, get moving.
Shit, I was just starting to have a little fun. But then again, I ain't got no news team headed all the way up my ass.
Y'all better be ready for some heavy shit on the way out of here.
Yeah, them tactical units had plenty of time to get set up. This shit about to get real.
Oh, you been watching horror movies recently? Nice.
Fuck her up, y'all. They waiting up there.
You know, I just watched a funny horror movie with my girl the other night. It's called Send Help. It's got Rachel McAdams in it. It's pretty good. It was a pretty good movie. It's on Netflix or Amazon. It's on Prime. One of those two. I forgot. Nah, check it out though. It's pretty good.
Oh shit, sounds like a war zone out there.
Keep your head down, just get to the parking lot.
These fools ain't never gonna stop, y'all. Get to the damn car.
Borrow this guy's car real quick. Can I get that money truck real fast? That was a nice little firefight.
What the hell is that sound, y'all? What ragged ass car y'all driving?
Yo, y'all better be fixing to drive that shit.
Y'all put the motherfuckers in your rearview mirror yet?
Relax, Kay. This the fun part. Y'all know these fools can't drive for shit.
I feel you, but this client is real insistent that her face don't get seen by no cops.
Ain't no one hit a cop like a cop in a suit.
True. Because I ain't from round here. Where's my dialogue? We're missing
How
dialogue.
we know this client of yours is legit,
There we
Kane?
go.
This ain't some entrapment bullshit.
She cool, she cool. She need us more than we need her. Came to me because I ain't from around here. Ain't no LSPD or any other kind of files on me.
Already
I
lost
keep
the
my
cops.
shit protected, baby.
Aye, babe.
Let the
I know
church
you
say
do. If she
amen.
good with you, she good with me. Why the hell they after a shit ton of gold, though?
Same reason as anybody else,
Different
baby.
color hustle.
Just a different color hustle.
Ha! Long as they money green, I'll take it.
Let the church say amen, baby.
Amen.
Hey, I don't hear sirens.
Damn straight,
Nice.
baby. Let's get this shit dropped off and let's get paid.
Walter, oh, you enjoy. So you saw it? Yeah, that was actually pretty. I've never seen Rachel McAdams in a role like that. That was pretty damn good. I liked it. I thought it was all right. Ridiculously gory, kind of stupid, funny. It was all right. What's up, Big Sam? What's up, Ty? My training class should be on the main floor next week. Got 10 running 100s and only 2 under 100, but running a nice 95 average. Very good. Whatever that is, that sounds extremely strenuous. Love that. Shit. 10 running 100s. Nothing wrong with that at all. Whatever that is, it sounds amazing. RKB, what's up, man? Need some help, bud? What are we trying to do? Try and ask on the Discord. Try and ask on the YouTube Discord. Oh, look at that. Beautiful.
You made it? She just gave me the green light. Let's get rich, y'all.
Copy that. Don't mind the bullet holes. I'm something like a pimp. Bam. Look at that. We ranked up again. 540,000 plus the 20 grand that we got. We're at 560 plus 5 XR rep points. 5X REP. RESPECT. Find out what it means to me. Okay, Rick. Look at you. The numero uno trophy. Isn't that like in isn't that in single player? Is that single player, man? What trophy is that? Is that single player? Well, come on now. Load me back in. Gotta put me back into a damn rando lobby. Nobody wants to be in a rando lobby. Oh my gosh. Black screen of death. We're about to crash out, people. It's about to crash. Oh, okay. That's the... Okay. I got you. I win all the competitive game types. Yeah, post up on Discord and see if you can't find someone to help out with it. For sure. Contract complete. Nice. Got that rep too. Love it. Very good. Thanks again, fool. Yeah, whatever, buddy. All right, chat. Good stream, man. Fantastic stream today. I'm going to go ahead and call it right there. Get some more content made for you guys. I got some, I have a video ready to come out tomorrow, too. It's a week late, but I finally got it done. So it's a racing video, but yeah, we'll talk about that tomorrow. I have some other stuff for you too, man. So you guys look out for that. Really good stream though. GTA 6 still locked in for November 19th. That's good, solid. Like to hear that. Should be no more delays. There really shouldn't be. It should be good, you know. So, and now possibly on Tuesday the 26th, we'll have the trailer 3 and some more info. So we'll have to wait and find out. Apparently, there's some new leaks out there. So yeah. Anyways, though, thank you all so much for watching. You know what to do. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel for the illest and realest content in the game. Smash that like button. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.